Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today is a special episode because your boy Owen, he kind of flaked on me, but it's all good because I got my boy, I guess, a special guest named Bear. Bear's been a longtime member of our Discord. He's been with us for a minute. He started off by listening to our pods, and I'm just happy I finally got you on a podcast episode, bro. How you doing, Bear?
I am doing great. Busy, busy, busy as always, but I'm glad to be here. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. It's I've always loved listening to it, so it's been an honor.
I appreciate you, bro. All right, bro. I feel like I gotta start this off, bro, with what's your favorite anime? Or what's your first anime? Let's start with that. First anime.
First anime. So technically it'd have to be Disney XD because I used to watch the Pokemon series and Naruto and a little bit of Dragon Ball.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Disney XD is crazy, bro. That's a
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. It is. It's really insane. But I just remember because my schedule used to be like watch SpongeBob in the morning and then
Mhm.
afterwards just watch Disney XD until SpongeBob came back on. And then at night would watch like Friends and stuff like that and wake up in like early in the morning and watch George Lopez, bro.
That's crazy, bro. What?
I had a whole system.
Bro, that's what's up, bro. So you're a little bit younger than like me and Owen. So like for us, we grew up on like when Naruto was on Cartoon Network and Toonami back in the day at nighttime. But they got rid of that later on, and then I think it went to Disney XD.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just but Pokemon was probably my first, and then maybe also a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that I'm thinking about it, because Netflix when I was a kid was just starting to set off. So
Yeah.
like we'd have Yu-Gi-Oh, we'd have Pokemon, we'd have Beyblade. Naruto was on the little Netflix kid thing the first few seasons. So I
Mhm.
remember as a kid just like I probably watched the first few seasons like multiple times.
Dude, that's crazy because like I'm sure there was Netflix, but I just didn't know about it. We were allegedly pirating. We was on like those websites, YouTube. I remember watching Naruto. The shit was the shit was like normal, but it was flipped backwards. So like the Cartoon Network logo would be mirrored backwards. So that's how I started.
We got some Luffy action.
Yeah, for real, bro. That's crazy, bro. But like from that point, what got you like into anime? Like knowing that, oh yeah, I'm an anime fan.
I wouldn't have said like I didn't really know what anime was. Like I didn't know Pokemon, Beyblade. Like I just thought it was like, oh, these are just like so weird cartoon shows, bro. But then I would have to say, and as cringy as it sounds, I was like in middle school, and no, it wasn't middle school. I was in high school by then. Like Demon Slayer and JJK came out, and so I had already watched like the things I didn't know was anime until like it started coming out and it started getting popular again. And I'd kind of taken like a little break. And then, the really nice like movement on JJK and Demon Slayer, I was like, oh man, I can get into this. And then that's when I like said, oh yeah, I definitely like anime. And also My Hero. My Hero also, like I'm not ashamed to say it. I was a not a big My Hero fan, but like it was just so interesting because like I was young at the time and it was like, wow, I can relate to Deku like being very emotional in this situation, or just like Bakugo where I just want to like absolutely bash people's skulls into the wall.
Dude, that's crazy because this is something that I've been trying to formulate. It's like different eras within the anime community. So like me and Owen, we're not old. We're not like old heads or whatever. But like I feel like we're at a different generation where we used to watch it quote unquote illegally back in the day or on Toonami. And then I feel like after COVID hit is a whole new generation, which I feel like you're kind of part of because that's you're talking about how Demon Slayer and My Hero got you in. And I feel like those were the two biggest and JJK. Those were like the big three that got a lot of people that didn't really know what anime was into anime. I feel like would you say you're part of that like I guess that movement or whatever?
That was definitely my rebirth because as a kid I watched those things, but I wasn't like I'm an anime kid.
Hmm.
And now I'm more of like a more redefined. The COVID era definitely, especially One Piece. One Piece like changed my entire view of it.
That's what's up, bro. Wait, so you started One Piece after all that?
Okay, so One Piece did was on Netflix for a little bit. They had flopped it back and forth between different streaming companies during the time. So
Hmm.
like the beginning is all I watched, like the same with Naruto. And then eventually, I got into it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, because I feel like like honestly, bro, me and you are like I can relate to you, but you're just like a younger version of myself because I know we talk a lot in the Discord about like sports and stuff like that. I feel like not that many people, or there's a decent amount of people, but at least if you call yourself an anime fan, not many people are also sports fan. But I know we've been talking about it since last year. We've been talking about the NBA a lot and stuff like that. But I feel like you're pretty well rounded, which is pretty cool. But I guess with that being said, like. Would you call yourself like a diehard anime fan, even though you're a fan of other things like sports and stuff like that?
No. And here's why. I'm very critical on anime. I won't just consume it just because it's got the animated label slapped on it.
Hmm.
I'm very critical about it. But that's it. I'm kind of like that about everything. Like I'll say something's not good, but then like I'll go rewatch it later. I'm like, okay, it started to grow on me.
Hmm.
So I'll always like I'll rate it fairly, quote unquote, but like I wouldn't say I'm a weeb. Like I would say like what would you call it? Like kind of a normie. I'm like I'm like the final boss for a normie.
Ah, I got you. So you're like you watch all the mainstream shit, but like you're also not like balls deep.
Yeah, yeah, I would say that. But I have branched out like the past 2 years to different stuff. Like it's not like I haven't tried anything, but if you would just see my top 10, you'd be like, oh, he's just a normie. I'm just like, no, I really like what I like and I know what I don't like.
Yo, that's perfect because I was gonna ask you like how your anime ch taste has changed after joining the Discord because we were talking about the other day. You were talking about like, all right, so we posted some news, some like random isekai romance anime, something like that, and you're like, I'm not interested. And people would talk, people were just going crazy. But at the end of the day, I feel like, and there's nothing wrong with it. You like Battle Shonen, right?
Actually, I would not say that's my number one. I would say I mean, yeah, I like it. I love it actually because I get entertainment out of it. I don't just watch anime because it's just something I do. It's entertainment. If it's not, I'll go throw on a sports. Now, like, kind of like my dad, he will throw on any random game. Like, if there's a game on, he'll just throw it on. Like, it could be some like random college, whatnot. But me, I was like, nah, it's got to mean something, you know? I'm not just gonna watch something random if I'm bored. I'll find something to do. And it's the same thing with anime. Like, if the animation's not that good, but the story's okay, I'll give it a shot. But like, I'll always try like the first three episodes.
Nah, I respect that. Wait, so what's your favorite genre if it's not Battle Shonen?
Thriller, like detective thriller, like that kind of stuff. Like I
Like,
would say like Erased, Death Note, Monster, that kind of thing.
mhm,
Like always my favorite. My favorite thing, like Hunter x Hunter is my second favorite anime.
mhm.
And for me, them figuring stuff out and like York New City was my favorite arc because of all just like the figuring stuff out kind of stage.
Damn, bro. Okay. That's crazy, bro, because I was always thinking you like Battle Shonen. So when I put you onto a race, that probably hit.
Oh no, bro, you have no, because it was kind of personal to me for a little bit. Like I remember I think I was like sitting at work during my break and I was watching it and I was like, bro, I cannot be crying about an anime award.
That's crazy, bro. Damn, bro. All right. So would you say your anime taste has changed since joining our Discord, or is it pretty much the same way?
Yeah, yes, it's changed a little bit just because I have more like communications and keys to like different other anime. Like I can just like grasp other animes. I could get synopsises either
Hmm.
way. Like I could look it up, but like I can just see like a couple of images of it, be like, okay. But then someone will hype it up and I'll be like, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Nah, so that's what I like about you, because a lot of times I'm sharing like any random new anime, and even the plot sounds honestly sometimes it sounds pretty stupid, but like I'll always be like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, even though I know deep down I won't. I like that you're like blunt about it. You're like real. You say it straight up. I like that.
Yeah, I just like even like trailers and stuff like that. Like even nowadays, like I feel like they don't have the factor that they used to. So like I will straight up need to see like straight clips. And for me, that was also kind of what got me into anime. So this is gonna sound lame, but the AMV, I'm pretty sure it's what it's called, where they have like the music and like the cool fights and stuff like that. Bro, that got me into One Piece, bro. I'm not gonna lie. As
That's
lame and horrible as it sounds, I was like, sure, why not, bro? And
nah.
I'm very glad I did it.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in the same boat. I remember like when I used to play football in like middle school and stuff like that. I used to watch AMV as like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Just Linkin Park. I don't know if you know Linkin Park.
Yeah, I do.
Like Linkin Park in the end AMVs, and I'd watch that before football practice or baseball games. I don't know. I used to do the same shit. So you chilling, bro.
Bro, it's hype. It's really hype. Like I like that better than motivational like speeches and stuff like that.
Have you heard of the AM? I think it's called AMSB.
No, I haven't.
It's something like that. I gotta figure out exactly what it's called, but it's like AMVs, like the music videos, but without like the actual song or whatever. So it'd be like the instrumental, and then you hear like the character giving like a crazy speech. So that goes hard.
Bro, that would go hard with that one Attack on Titan scene where he's leading them into battle. Which, hey,
Bro,
I got some hot takes on Attack on Titan, but that scene is legendary.
yeah, let's hear the hot takes real quick.
Oh, you want some hot takes? Oh, the Discord is gonna eat me alive. You sure you want to start this early?
Let's hear it, bro. Fuck it.
Um, Attack on Titan, I've tried watching 4 times and seven, like the farthest I've gotten is 7 episodes.
No way.
I think Aaron's character, definitely in the beginning, which I understand it's a build-up, but it's just like he it's dumb. Like I remember when they're doing the training camp thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the best." And then he just like literally loses aura, as the young ones would say. And I'm just like, okay, cool, but like I know he's gonna do it eventually because the story would end. And then it just like cuts to him doing it. And then he starts making friends with people. I know I would like Attack on Titan the further down the road it gets. It's just I know how they change, like in the middle, like with the different art design. I've heard a lot of different mixed things. I am a little bit fluid with the manga and like I kind of know what goes on, but I really did not get the hype because season one fans were like crazy over it. And I was like, I don't see it. Another anime that I felt the same way, and it took me a long time, even though it's new, is Solo Leveling. I hated the first half. I actually said I thought this was gonna bring down like manhwa adaptations, but like it surprised me. Season two is really good right now. And the end of season one, I was like, I can actually get behind this.
I gotta address your first take on Attack on Titan. Low key, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It does have a lot of thrill in it, so you might end up liking it if you keep watching it because
Yeah, I know.
it's got that appeal. Because I mean, so back to what you were saying about season one fans, a lot of us actually started watching season one. What this was like 2013, 2014, something like that. First season dropped, and they waited like I don't even know, like 5, 6 years before the new season. And we didn't know shit. A lot of people didn't even, and this is before like I would say anime blew up. And again, this is before the whole Demon Slayer JJK shit. So anime wasn't what it is now. So nobody really read the manga like that, and everyone was just kind of waiting for a new season. So on top of the thriller aspect to it, there was that whole
Yeah, yeah.
waiting for it to happen. So I feel like that's why a lot of people hype up season one, just because they remember how they felt during that time. But overall, I think I think you still might enjoy it.
I think I would. And I still like, I just thought the combat was okay. And I understand that that wasn't its purpose.
Mhm.
Like, it was cool, like seeing these giant titans. Also, another reason is that I think mecha animes are boring besides like very few. Well, Code Geass is pretty cool, and that's a mech anime. But like, other than that, like Neo Genesis Evangelion, I didn't get behind. And even though I do like the older school aspect, it just like it didn't grasp me. I don't know if that's like my autistic mind being like, this is not interesting, move on to something else.
No, no, that's fair.
But
I know one of
but
your
I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. But at the end of the day, like you're right, I would enjoy it eventually.
yeah. I was gonna say one of your boys, I know he likes Neon Genesis, so I just thought it was interesting that he was feeling indifferent to that.
Bro, he's trying to buy the whole manga for it. I'm like, brother, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's crazy. Hey, so I got a question for you. This is
Mhm.
something I ask every guest that pops onto Anime Plus. What's your favorite anime? But before you say it, I got a tally list. So far, or should I tell you this after or before? What do you
You
think?
can do it after.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
let's hear it.
if you're a regular on the Discord, you know One Piece is the my favorite.
Let's go. Let's get it.
But for a long time it was Naruto. And actually, I think Naruto a couple years ago was aging very well, and now it doesn't. It's aged actually pretty poorly to me.
Okay. That's a good take. That's actually an interesting take. We'll get back to that, but I got to talk about the tally. So I've asked maybe like seven or eight of the guests I popped on. So now, because of you, One Piece is number one with three people said it.
Mm,
And then it's My Hero with two people.
wow.
Then the next is Kill la Kill, Dragon Ball, Beck, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners all with one vote.
Cyberpunk is wild. That's wild.
So,
Also My Hero. They kind of must have been like me back in the day. They must have been like, it's that Attack on Titan and the big three.
yeah, so the guy, one of the guys, he's you guys, if you haven't listened to the episode, John Clevis, bro, mad talented voice actor. He actually started watching anime because My Hero. So he started around the same time you did. He's probably your age too, so it makes a lot of sense.
That's insane.
It's kind of like how Naruto was my slash Owen's first anime. It's kind of like a lot of people start with My Hero Demon Slayer.
Yeah. No, I can get it. And it takes a minute to grow out of that comfort zone because like memories are just so fun. It gets you to where you are now. And it's cool busting out of your shell, but remembering what got you there in the first place, it's always the best.
Right, exactly. Nah, because yeah, exactly, bro. So back to the Naruto thing, like for me, I grew up on it, and like you were saying, it's the memories that really hit. So like in my head, I'm always calling it a top 10 anime, but you're right, it really hasn't aged the same way a lot of these other anime have. You've got some not so great female character leads. Nowadays, a lot of the anime that we watch have great female characters. The plot is just kind of like, bro was he basically was just kind of like the chosen one. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different aspects that you're kind of right. It hasn't really aged that great, but back in the day, it hit. You know what I mean? So I like
Yeah.
that you brought that up.
Yeah, because like I said, I remember watching it like when I was a kid, the first few. When Naruto first went to that like Nine Tails mode, that
Mhm.
is so iconic. But my most favorite underrated part was him fighting Gaara for the first time.
Mm.
Not the Rock Lee versus Gaara. That's not even my favorite part. That is
That's crazy, bro. Good. That's an underrated fight, Loki. I
might
go.
be all anime, honestly, because it just I remember like him getting the giant nine-tailed beast like from his mind to recreate it with the Sage Toad, and I was like, "Yo, this is getting real."
All right, so that's your you said that your favorite fight of all of anime?
No, 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 no. That's underrated. That's definitely underrated because I that's the one that vividly sticks in my mind.
Hmm, that's crazy. Dude, low key, bro, I've been wanting to ask you this, and I know I should probably wait to the end, but fuck it, bro. All right, I'm not trying to dox you, bro, but you're a Grizzlies fan, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, bro, how you feeling about the team?
Jaw is selling. Well,
Dude, oh
he's
man.
a spark. He's a spark. He's the playmaker. Yarn Jackson Jr., I feel like when he's in the lead, the Grizzlies win. Ja is really good, but our young talent is really there. Like we got depth. We really do.
Bro.
If you, all right, I was looking at this stat today. We are tied for first in total points. We're tied with the not the Celtics, bro. It's the Cavaliers. But our defense, bro, we're giving up like 115, which is like I think in like 17th place off the top of my head.
That's me.
That's insane.
I mean,
Yeah, but you have Yaron Jackson Jr. and Zach Edey, but you got
right,
to think of the rest. We're playing point guard and shooting guard like most of the time.
right.
Like those are our star players.
I was gonna say like I don't watch too much of the Grizzlies ever since they traded my favorite player, Marcus Smart, but I was gonna say let's have the like former defensive player of the year. He's probably gonna win this year now that Wembanyama's out, but I expect the defense to be a little bit better than that.
Yeah, me too. Like we're in games. Like if you looked at the game the other night, we only lost by 6.
Right, right. Against the Cavs, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, so I gotta ask you this, bro. 2025 champ prediction?
Um, I think the Cavaliers go all the way to the finals. I really like the Celtics because I like their perimeter shooting. It's really, really good. But like, if you live by the three, you die by the three, and I've just seen it so many times.
I might have to end this episode. I'll play it.
I know, bro, but it's definitely y'all too. Like at the front, like there's no one else. Like I don't believe Giannis. This is Giannis's last year as a Buck for
Oh yeah,
sure.
he's done.
Other side is tough. I really just think the Nuggets are a shoe-in. They have one of the biggest streaks right now in the win column,
Hmm.
and the Thunder's good. Like you can't also ignore that. But the Grizzlies, man, like I'm a fan, so I just know and I know it was bad luck.
Dude, here's the thing for me personally about the West. I don't like, okay, OKC to me is like a regular season team. Like Shea, as good as he is, people overhype him in my opinion. Like, sure, he's one of the best scorers. He's actually so underrated on defense, but he's never been to a Western Conference Finals in his entire career. He's the same age as Tatum, which people don't really know that. You know what I mean? And Tatum's been to like six or whatever, seven, pretty much every single year almost, Eastern Conference Finals at least. I know it's East versus West, whatever. But the thing that really sticks out to me about OKC is their shooting isn't really that consistent. Like their best shooters are like Aaron Wiggins and like those guys, like I don't really know how many minutes they're gonna get. And then they got guys like Lou Dort and Shea, like those guys can shoot, yeah, but like I don't know how consistent they are. And then of course, Chet coming back from injury. I just don't trust it, bro. You know what I mean? Nuggets proven. Timberwolves, I don't really know if I believe them this year, but I guess I got the Nuggets. I really want the Grizzlies to come out because I've just always loved. All right, obviously Marcus Smart's not on the team, but I've always loved Ja Morant. He's just so fun to watch, and I'm really just hoping that they're like shelving him to kind of let him play fully in the playoffs. That's what I'm really hoping for.
No, yeah, and he's just so electrifying. Like he just reminds you of the old days. He gives me that like Allen Iverson Kobe vibe.
Facts. Yeah, I know he's not the best off court, bro, but he's so damn fun to watch, man.
Just block his IG.
All right, man. Let's get back to anime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, random question, bro. If you were isekai into any anime, which one would it be?
Do I do the one that everyone says, or do I find something interesting?
I
All
know.
right. So like my obvious one is Pokemon.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
anyone can like we've seen it. Anyone can befriend these things. I don't
Hmm.
even have to be a master. Like I just probably like find my way to make some money off of them, to be honest.
This dude about
But
this dude about to be like slave trading Pokemon. Yeah,
honestly, bro, bring a little Power World.
that's
Don't
crazy.
copyright me. Don't copyright me, Nintendo. But
That's crazy. Nah, bro. Low key, bro. The business side of me is like, hey, yo, that's not a bad idea.
that business side is also in One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Now, pirate would be fun. I would do great as a marine.
Okay. So why
And,
why not a bounty hunter?
um, well, they don't have plot armor. I wouldn't have plot armor.
That's true.
I wouldn't get invited to like the final stage of it all.
Oh, so you're trying
As a
to leave.
marine, as a marine, I could easily get a devil fruit because they prioritize their top people.
Mm,
So, bro, just work my way up, just be the greediest person, bro. Get my bag.
retire.
Honestly, bro, I would even backstab too. Like, I'd help the pirates if I made some cash because they be throwing around big money.
Yo, that's yo, my boy, my boy's taking it to a whole nother level. I like that.
Like Cross Guild, I like what they're doing too. Like, I would join the Cross Guild,
Yo, look,
but
they're innovative.
Buggy, yeah. Well, I just also think like Mihawk, like his sword skills there, his hockey is or was there. We don't know. Such a great group. I just think it'd be so fun because like I feel like no one ever gets tired but there's no rest. So I'd be like constantly at doing something.
Nah, bro. But yo, back to the cross guild, bro. Yo, that's just mad smart, bro.
I like the system. I like how they do like the little crowns for how much like a person's worth. I just think it's so fun.
Right, right. No, it would definitely be cool to join the other side in that case.
Yeah, I feel like that is my idea of the Pirate King though. Like grouping up strong people together
Mhm.
and like actually pushing for it. Luffy's team's doing that too, but it's more in the idea of friendship.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's all camaraderie and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Shit.
but Buggy, I want him to be Pirate King.
Mm.
I just think it'd be so funny if like Blackbeard and Luffy are duking it out and like Buggy just creeps behind Luffy and like it was right there. And he gets like some super strong power and they like team up together and take him down. That's my little dream I have going on, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey, bro, this dude's always there when important stuff happens. He's always around the most important people. And bro, like who knows? He could be faking it for all we know.
Devil's Fruit Awakening, people have been talking about that a lot. And obviously he will.
You never know, bro. Yo, high key, bro. This wasn't one of the questions I wanted to ask you, but it just came up to mind. Yo, One Piece finale prediction, or let's call it, yeah, like One Piece. What?
What's my So I had an original theory, but I've been reading the English volumes that they sent over to America because normally I just read the scans online.
Yeah,
But Laugh-Tell in the English version is not Laugh-Tell. It's Raft-Tell,
right, right.
like a raft. So I'm thinking like
Hmm.
a ship or something because they knew the flood's coming. And also, like every single time I see Rayleigh talk about it, I'm sitting here like, this is about to be like the most dumbest thing ever.
Damn, bro. Yeah, because they always be laughing about it. All the former Roger pirates, they're all they all just be geeking out.
I I don't know. And knowing Oda, it's gonna. I feel like he's gonna make us think it's something ridiculous, but then it's gonna be something really cool.
Well, one thing
I don't
he
know.
is it's not going to be something. I'm just going to call it stupid for this example, but he says it's not going to be anything stupid like friendship or the journey. It's going to be actually something.
Yeah, well, he said that. That's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, bro. The thing that sucks is like I'm just waiting for it to come out already. You know what I mean? Like that's one of my favorite things about One Piece is a lot of times I'm not really watching for the animations for the story.
And I'm gonna be completely honest. The fighting is like not my favorite part about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm aligned with you.
Like it's cool, and I feel like I like the power scaling in One Piece because it's just so odd. And at the end of the day, I do like the fighting. Like I'm not saying I don't. But the overarching story and how everyone's story is like intermingling slowly, it's my favorite. I love it.
Bro, I love that, man, because that's how I feel for real. All right. Is there any show or anime that you're watching right now?
I started Soul Eater because I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna rewatch the first two seasons of Fire Force and wait for that final season. Oh my goodness. Remember when I first joined and I'm like, and you started doing the announcements, I'm like, hey, you ever see Fire Force? Let me know. I've been waiting years.
It's finally here. It's coming out, what, 1 month from now?
Okay, so it's gonna be a two core. So first part's now, and I think second part either at the beginning of 2026 or the end of 2025.
Okay, perfect. I'm not
And
gonna lie to
I
you.
am caught up on the manga, and it's like Goku kind of looks weak compared to Shinra.
Uh,
Like every single time I see someone talking about Shinra, they're like, he's just an average protagonist. And I'm like, did you read all of the manga though? Like, I feel like most people have just seen the anime, which makes sense. But like, it is insane.
Nah, bro, I like that because I gotta hop back in. I think the last time I watched it, it was the new season. I stopped, this is during COVID, so I stopped during then, and I just never was able to finish it. And now that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I totally forgot what happened. So I gotta rewatch it. And I'll get back into it now that we've got that new season out finally.
Yeah, season two does get really slow at some point, but it's so the story can progress. Like you'll feel like the characters aren't going anywhere because they're kind of in like a hard stuck trying to figure out they're kind of backed in a corner. So it's really big buildup and it stinks that like it's been 5 years.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I hate when anime do that. It's just like I wish I could just get it to end. So like I don't know if you watch Tokyo Revengers. It's the same thing with that. Um,
Oh man, I have a hot take on that too.
okay, let's hear it real quick.
Mikey makes it impossible. Like I can't stand him.
I
Can't
know.
stand him. Yeah, my
Honestly,
or not Mikey, freaking Takamichi. Oh
okay.
my God.
Okay. All right, I can understand that. I was gonna say I feel like everyone likes Mikey.
Yeah, bro. They all kind of have the same blonde kind of hair. It's
So, are you caught up to Tokyo Revengers?
no. And
Okay,
that's the thing. Like I do know there's like the whole time travel thingamajig, like at the end where it kind of like takes a whole other thing. I think they're finishing it this year, are they not?
dude. So they announced the enemy, but they just have no release date. And it's been like years at this point. But yeah, back to Takamichi. I don't want to overhype it, but he's a lot better than he was in the first season. Like, he's not like that much of a bitch anymore.
It's not even that. Like I'm used to the little crybaby thing. It's the you talk so much and you have this resolve. Like I'm gonna also pull a little bit from a race. He talks the talk and he struggles, but he gets to where he wants and he just like he cannot win it. Like it's unwinnable for him.
Mhm.
Takamichi, on the other hand, he'll go back in time and he'll start complaining about learning how to do all this stuff. And I'm like, brother, you were just like 10 minutes ago talking about I'll do whatever I need to do, blah blah blah. Like my life has been nothing. Like there's just no way.
Honestly, bro, it's not a bad take because if you compare I forgot the main character's name in the race, but him to Takamichi, I can see where it coming from.
And I know, and I'm just like, people are like, you would never know what it's like, what they're doing right now. And I'm like, you're right. But if I could just take a sliver of what I do, I think I could do better. Like it's a bunch of middle school boys too. Like you could, I swear you could find something better.
That's fair. Um, so I guess back to the other question, bro. Like, what else are you watching?
This season Solo and Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days surprised me. It's really like I don't really think anime's that funny. Like I like the tropes and all, but like at the end of the day, like I thought Spy Family was like cute and funny, but then
Yeah.
I got bored of it. And then there's like Gintama, which is a little bit funny. And
Hmm.
then One Piece has got some funny moments too. But like as a whole, comedy as an anime, just I feel like it's kind of like a side thing.
Right.
So
So
yeah, but
you're vibing with Sakamoto days?
yeah, I just think it's and for some weird reason, I really like the dub.
Okay. You're mostly sub guy, right?
No, not exactly. It's very off and on. And also kind of depends on release schedules too. Like sometimes some things will release in sub and it's a very long time till dub.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know that about you, but I like it.
But it's kind of whatever. Like I can enjoy both. I see passion in both. Like I'm not the I hate it when people are like, "Wow, you did watch a sub. What about the effort they put into it?" I'm like, they're all getting paid the same. Like at the end of the day, like I just want to enjoy it.
Fair point. Yo, so how's Megalobox coming along?
Bro, I promise you I'll watch it. My goal is to watch two a day.
I'm just fucking with you, but for all y'all that don't know what we're talking about, we had our first, I guess we'll call it the anime bet tournament in our Discord. Basically, long story short, we made like a tournament bracket style. Each person faced off would have like a random game or a bet. So me and Bear were partnered up together in the same bracket. The loser has to watch anime recommendation by the winner. So me and Bear we just picked a bunch of NBA games, and whoever got the most right for that day was the winner. So I won. I got lucky. Um, and I chose Megalobox for him to watch. So that's why I'm just messing with him.
Yeah, it's giving me Baki vibes.
Yeah, dude, I like it because it's like a different take on sports anime. It's like it's boxing, but it's like boxing with a tool. It's like futuristic, but it's really not futuristic. I don't know. I just thought you would enjoy it, so that's why I gave it to you.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. And another thing, like sports anime, I thought I'd be really into it, but like the only one I've really watched is Blue Lock, and I didn't see the new season.
Yeah.
Blue Lock, I liked and didn't like. I was like, I really like the competitive aspect of it. Like, I like how it breaks down soccer,
Hmm.
but it's weird sometimes, man. Like, you get uncomfortable.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
I'm like, bro, are these guys gonna like, what are they doing? And that one with like the yellow hair, bro, like he is on something. Like, why is he locked up in a box with him?
Oh yeah, Shido, bro. Yeah, that dude a little bit too sus. I can promise you Megalobox doesn't really go down that route, so you'd probably enjoy that one a little bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, those two anime, sports anime, are very different than the typical niche sports anime where it's like it's a high schooler who wants to become, go to nationals. That's very different than those two. So those two are very different than the niche will say. But yeah, I think we're wrapping up just about now. But do you have any socials that you want to shout out? You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you have like an Instagram or like a business that you're trying to promote,
Not right now, but if you do stick around in the cord, I might be scheming.
hi, bro. I respect that, bro. Yeah, definitely let me know because I can always edit this and put a link in later on. So if somebody's listening a year or 2 years from now, they can definitely check it out, whatever you've been working on.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
All right, you got anything else to say before we call it wraps?
I mean, One Piece is the best. I don't think you could shove anything down my throat about anything else. Pause, pause. But Grizzlies are gonna win the finals this year, man. Actually, I'm sold now. I don't think I'm fully invested. I think that's it. I just need to be fully invested.
We'll see about that, bro. My Celtics are about to go back to back.
Ooh, we'll see. I like the Celtics though. I don't hate them.
I like that, bro. I like that. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode. Bear, we'll do this again, bro. This was fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, thank y'all for listening. We'll catch you guys in the next one, and make sure you guys join the Discord. Me and Bear will catch you guys there. But yeah, till then, peace.
Peace.